Well, good afternoon. We are the pre-show before the lecture tonight, and I am Gordon Matheson. I am the president of AGP this year, and we are here to talk about and recognize the outstanding geoprofessionals that have applied and been accepted as board-certified geotechnical engineers, or as we call them, diplomates of geotechnical engineering. And I have a few words. What I'm going to do is talk for a few minutes, and then Eric is going to stand up and go through the individuals and tell you a little bit about them. And the lovely Peggy over there is going to hand out certificates. But we'll go. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about what the qualities are of a DGE. I don't know how many people in the audience are DGE. Hopefully everybody is, but DGEs are people who have been recognized by their peers and having gone through a process to look at their backgrounds and their credentials and have demonstrated that they are an exemplary geoprofessionals. This means that they have exceptional quality of practice as well as contributing to the public health, safety, welfare, and quality of life. And they're committed to ethical behavior, continuing education, and service to the community. The criteria to become a DGE are actually quite lengthy, but we're not going to go through all of them. But they must have a master's degree in geotechnical engineering or an equivalent type of program. They need to be professionally active, either locally or nationally, like with ASCE here, or in their local ASCE chapters or other types of engineering chapter activities. Need to be a PE and have a minimum of 8 years of progressively more extensive experience in geotechnical engineering post-PE, and they have to achieve the ASCE Advanced Body of Knowledge BOK 3+, which is sometimes a mystery to people. So we will talk about that briefly. So ASCE has a body of knowledge, and it's quite extensive, and it talks about what you need to be and how you need to behave to be a competent engineer. To be a diplomate or a board-certified engineer, you have to go beyond that. And this, my list up here is certainly not all the qualifications, but it's a number of the things that the folks who are being inducted tonight have had to demonstrate to our admissions committee and our board of directors. So they need to be able to synthesize engineering problems, and as part of that synthesis, sorry, consider the risk and uncertainty associated with project, have excellent project management skills, and have exceptional competence in a specialty area of geotechnical engineering. What are the benefits the folks becoming a diplomate or a board-certified engineer? And one of the biggest ones is personal satisfaction for peer recognition by leaders in the industry who will testify to your abilities and skills. Provides tangible proof of your geoprofessional qualifications, both to your clients and your employer, and it demonstrates that you have exceptional expertise in your area of practice. So, that was my 3 minutes of fame. I'm going to turn it over to Eric Zimmerman here, who is the chairman. He's chairman of the membership committee for AGP and also a member of our board of directors. And he will talk about he will announce the people's names and give you a little bit of background for them. For the folks, we would like, when he announces your name, we'd like you to come up and go around the side over there where Peggy is standing to receive your certificate. You'll come through here, and then I'll stand here with you, and we'll take a nice photograph. So, Eric.
Thank you, Gordon. I'm Eric Zimmerman, and It's an honor to present the certificates to 12 of the honorees tonight. And I want to say I've read everybody's applications. On the membership committee, we do a thorough job of vetting people. As Gordon said, please come up to my right, stage right, and exit stage left, and we want to have a group photo when we're done. Our first recipient is Kwasni Dubois Twettergy. Is he here? There you are. His expertise in site characterization, laboratory field testing and analysis, licensed in Florida and 10 other states, undergraduate from University of Science and Technology, Guyana, and a doctorate from University of Florida. Congratulations. Our next honoree is Michael Bivens. Is he here? Good. He's deep foundations, grouting, micropile design, soil nailing, tiebacks, and anchors. And what I want to say is most everybody I know that gets this is expert or knows a lot about a lot of other things. He's with the university, licensed in Tennessee, undergraduate, University of Tennessee, and graduate school at Tennessee. Next, Stan Boyle. Stan Boyle, embankments, dams, levees, geosynthetics, and ground improvement. Undergraduate with the University of Wisconsin, master's in Carnegie Mellon, and doctorate at University of Washington. Okay, got to know how to work the clicker. Scott Breen. Scott is an expert in laboratory and field testing, analysis, foundations, embankments, dams, and levees, licensed in Wisconsin, 12 other states, went to Clarkson University, undergraduate, and has a graduate degree from University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. And he hasn't shaved since we got this picture.
It's cold in Wisconsin.
Next, Jaideep Chatterjee, expert in site evaluation, soil stabilization, deep foundations, earth retentions, licensed in Minnesota, Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma, undergraduate school in India, and graduate school at Buffalo State in New York, University of Buffalo. Is Fred here? All right, come on up, Fred. I don't need a thing. Fred DeLon is an engineer, has a lot of experience. I don't have the paper on him, but what I remember from reviewing his application, he's practiced engineering. He's also he's a registered attorney, and he's going back and forth, and I admire his accomplishments. Done a lot of work. Okay. Now, Mr. Evans, Dr. Evans, Jeffrey Evans. Governmental and environmental relations, embankments, dams, foundations, and has a PhD from Lehigh University, and I believe he's at Bucknell, and written a couple very good books. All right, Luis Gonzalez here. There he is. Earth retention, deep foundation, ground improvement. Licensed in South Carolina and 8 other states. Degrees in National University of Columbia and University of Los Angeles. And I'm not sure how many. I remember he's licensed in a number of states. But it's not on the summary sheet. So. It's getting interesting. You aren't sure who's going to show up next. Okay, Steve Halcomb. Steve, soil testing, slope stability, soil mechanics. He's licensed in Alaska and California. Has degrees from University of Alaska. And I asked Steve, I said, what's it take to be a geotechnical engineer in Alaska? He said 2 things, frost heave and seismicity, earthquakes. He said, you don't worry about anything else. Next, Bill Kwasny, obviously a guy outstanding in his field there. I've known Bill for 47 years, and he has his degrees from University of Marquette. He's involved in site characterization, ground improvement, observation testing, and foundation construction. Julian Ueda. Julian's someone else I've known for over 25 years, and he has his degrees from Champaign, University of Illinois, came here from Columbia, licensed in a lot of states. The interesting thing is, every day, we live a mile apart, and every day at about 4 o'clock we get on our bicycles and ride anywhere from 10 to 20 miles. Good friend. Brian Ulrich, is here. Brian? Oh, there we go. Brian, slope stability, embankments, dams, levees, governmental engineering. Licensed in Colorado and 4 states. Undergraduate, University of New Mexico, Tech, and University of Alberta. All right, and we'd like to give a special thanks to Alan Marr. Alan, are you here? Come on over. I'm sure most of you have known or heard of Alan. He's been past president, very active in the board, and very proud to be associated in the profession with him. You get another thing to put on your desk, Alan.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for the help of everybody, too. It was a wonderful group. Oh, you got a new job, huh?
Good. That's it.
Anyways, thank you all very much for coming. And we'll have about 10 minutes before the lecture starts. So feel free to wander around or get a good seat. So thank you. Oh yeah, group photo. We need a group photo of everybody who was inducted this evening. We'll come over here. please.